It's quite heavy actually. I'm looking to see, okay, there's a little green thing here. Oh, see, there's my problem already, shaking up the phone. Okay, there you go. Okay, of course Mikasa's here. Mimi, hey. Let me show the people first and then you can see. Okay? Alright. Oh goodness, gosh, you slobber on it. Mimi. She can soak now. Cause she wanna be in the dew. And this is it. I think it's a gray. Like a really dark gray. I like my phones to be very plain and simple. So we're from, oh, data from Android because I have an Android. So apparently as an Apple user, I need to buy some tempered glass for my screen and also for my lenses. Y'all, the lady just now asked me if I have the hub for the charger. I can't believe that inside a thing with just a cable. Anyways, I'm going to look for some other stuff. So this is what my phone case looks like. It's just simple chrome purple, if I can get it out. So yeah, and there's me. Okay guys, so now it's time for us to start planning the event. So of course I hit up Pinterest. That was the first thing I did. I really wanted something like one of those nice picnics on the beach, but I wanted it to have some really vibrant popping colors and like a nice table set up. So the first thing I did was go to Koi Man. I wanted to see what they had in store. Koi Man is a hardware store, but they also carry a lot of things in terms of decor items, really nice decorative full plants as well. And I was seeing things that I would just buy on a regular day. But I had to remind myself, you're here for a reason, you're here for a purpose, so let's keep on track. I saw some really nice pillows as well, but I'm gonna let y'all look at that price and determine if you think that that is worth that price. I'm just saying. And then going back to my Pinterest references, I saw some of the pillows I liked and some coolers that I was really tempted to buy, but I just had to keep on track. Raining as I expected, but it's not falling heavily, so I'm just gonna dash out to the car now. Let's go. It just was no way. So now I was in Abez. I was looking for some fabrics and some sheets just so I can make some nice seating on the beach for everybody. I wanted to get some cushions as well. And then I hit up iMart for their pool selection. I wanted some decor items that could be like double as pool stuff. And I wanted to maybe do that tablescape with like the really cool buckets and pool rings, and there were tons of games and stuff, but I had to remind myself, you have a budget and we're just gonna get the things that we absolutely need, because one thing about an event, you can go a little crazy when it comes to certain things. And I found some throw cushions in the dollar store that I was like, I have to have these. I believe they were like $4 for one, $6 for one. So I bought a few, and then I hit up another store that had tons of toys and stuff. And midway through like going through their selection, I realized, you know what? I might dial it back with the tablescape. So instead, I might do some balloon garland. So I picked up a few balloons from them. And then I went to this store called the Foam House. They sell stuff for upholstery, for cushions, for your pillows. And I just got a sheet of foam that I made into cushions. And I did need some dominoes. So I was really on the hunt for like dominoes, Twister, a couple of other games, but I was looking to get a good price on them. So I shopped around a couple places. And then I came out on the best thing of this entire Prep With Me video. This balloon strip. This just made me go crazy. So I just started looking at all the balloon selections and stuff. And then I was like, you know what? Let's dial it back again. But I was in Tasha's Wonderland. They have such a great selection of games. They have board games, they have card games, they have games for, you know, those adult friends nights. They have different versions of Monopoly that I haven't seen before. Not gonna lie, I was a little tempted, but now it was time for me to head home and unpack all the stuff. I didn't realize I had bought so many things until it was time for me to unpack, to be honest. Okay guys, I'm about to give y'all a little haul of the stuff that I got for the event. I have a ton of pillows here. I bought the dark blue set. I bought these from SAS. These were $15 for two. And then all of these ones I bought from the dollar store. So this one that has a nice little pearly look to it. Then there's this plain white one. It's really soft. And then there is these two. It's like a cream, really good for the beach because when sand gets on this, I can just dust it off and it'll be okay. Let me show you the other stuff though. Okay, so as a Caribbean household, it's really sad that we never owned any dominoes. So I bought myself a set of dominoes. I think these were, I think the guy said $13 or something like that. So I bought some balloons to go with the balloon garland. This people call on YouTube balloon tape, but you can use this to make balloon garland, which you can see here on the back. So you can make an arch, you can do shapes and different things with it. So I'm gonna take these balloons. You don't need helium to do this when you're doing the garland. So I'm just gonna fill them with regular air, and then you slip them through some little rings on this here, but you can't, I'm not sure if y'all can see, so you just slip the tie into that and it forms a shape. So yeah, so I got these. I'm gonna be attempting to make my first balloon garland. I've never made a balloon garland before, but when there's a will, there's a way. I bought some cups. These are gonna be used for the beer pong. Because we're gonna be doing this outdoors, I'm not doing traditional beer pong where you drink what's in the cup. You're gonna have your own cup and you'll just drink whatever from that. These are just going to be on the table for decoration and for you to throw the ball into the cup. So I got these colors. This is the closest blue I could find. It's not really the blue of the event, but it's still close, and this is the perfect green that I wanted. These were $9.95 a pack of 20. Colored cups are actually very expensive. I thought I was going to get a pack of cups for like $6. I'm not accustomed, they're not accustomed. Because then this pack of cups, these are like short ones, really stubby. But I thought these are really cute. I didn't want like traditional, regular disposable cups. And this pack, I think, was like $17 or something like that. I have a set of napkins. I'm not going to use all of these, but they'll come in handy. I have some shot cups as well, plastic, for when we play drunk Uno. So whenever you have to take a shot, you just use one of these smaller ones. Got some utensils. So this is going to be used for the ice, and these are just going to be used for any other little foods and stuff. Some plates, ribbon to do the balloon garland, color-coded straw, and then I got some beach balls. These are going to be used for decor, though. These are not going to be just used to kick around. Some pool rings. These are also going to be used for decor. So what I'm thinking, guys, is I'm going to do the balloon garland by the tent. And then follow my vision here. I'm gonna do the pool ring and the beach ball at the bottom of each side of the tent, and then I'm gonna have the balloon garland going up on the sides. How does that sound? Does that sound cute? I was trying to do it in the most cost-effective way because these were only like, I think this was like $6 and the beach ball was about $6.95. So yeah. I have some matching tablecloths to go on the folding tables, just so that it goes back with the decor. So imagine this: blue tablecloths, balloon garland, beach ball, pool ring. I got some fabric to use to spread down. I'm gonna do like some pallet seating, so I just wanted something to go between the sand and people's butts. So yeah. And lastly, I got some sternos. These are going to be used to heat the food when I put them in the warmers. I'm not got something wet on it. I'm not sure how much food I'm gonna be taking, but these last for 2 hours. Just remember that whenever you buy these are not gonna stay all day. So I bought 2 for 6. I bought 6 and I'm getting 2 warmers, so hopefully these last long enough for the event. So yeah guys, that is it for the haul. I'm so excited. I just did little bits and stuff today, like wiping off things, cleaning things. So yeah, I just figured it would be nice to show you guys a haul of all the things I got. I also got this foam. I'm making something out of this now. This is 1 inch. Yeah, I believe this is the 1 inch. We were deliberating, but I ended up going with the 1 inch because it was more affordable. And then this is polyfill. I use this for the throw cushions. So the little cushions I just put to wash, I'm gonna fill them with this here. Now it was time for me to get started on all the DIYs. 54 inches divided by 4 is not gonna divide evenly, but that's 13 inches and a half, 13 and a half inches. So this is the foam I bought from the foam house earlier, and what I did is I bought a 1 inch full sheet. Now it's time to cut. And I wanted to make some seating, so it's just something to put between you and the sand. So I cut it into strips of 4. That's as big as I could have gotten. And then I'm gonna cover it with the fabric I bought from Abed's. So I'm just laying down the 4 strips that I have and cutting that out. And then what I'm gonna do is just fold all of these strips of fabric around the foam basically, and then I'm gonna hot glue it because your girl is always gonna pull out that hot glue gun. Like at this point, anything that I'm doing, just assume I'm gonna use my hot glue gun. So now that I have all of the fabric cut, it was time to bust out that glue gun, and I'm just using regular hot glue, a high temperature gun, and then I'm just folding all of the sides up and making sure everything is secure. And that's all you need to do really. It's quite simple. And when I was finished, I was so pleased with how this turned out. I honestly just sat down there for about half an hour. Here's my little cushion. I am so happy. Look at it. So just imagine by next week, people are going to be sitting on this. Just remember guys, a lot of love and care went into this. Treat it well. And then I gave those cushions from the dollar store a wash, and I filled them with some polyfill. I got this from the foam house. I think this bag was $20 for the large bag. And you can see Mikasa, she was quite intrigued. She wanted to know what was going on. And I was just talking to my sister while I was filling them up. This bag was $20, but it only filled about 2 of them really and truly. You will need a lot more. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like. I have the cushions just there simulating what it should look like on the beach. Obviously I'm not gonna put them like that, and I'm having some blue accents as well, but I think it turned out quite nice. She's so jealous. She wants some to herself. That's why she's hanging around. Hey. Now it was time for me to get started on my cosplay for the beach time. I wanted to do Ishtar from Fate, so I patterned out her headpiece first, and then I patterned out everything else, put that onto some 2mm foam, and then I did the layer designs on 2mm foam as well. So that's what you see here, and of course I'm having my snap break. And then it was time to bust out the glue gun again, like I always do. And one of our vendors asked if I could make something for them to wear. So I just thought, oh, forehead protectors would be so easy to make and very identifiable. So I just got 2mm craft foam. I layered that together with some contact cement, stenciled out the design, put it onto the foam, primed it, and put some hot glue for the rivets. And that was basically it. Then I primed my piece for my Ishtar. Did my base coat in black, and then I painted my forehead protectors with silver acrylic paint, and for Ishtar I used some gold acrylic paint. So I'm just layering up that paint, making sure that it's very opaque, because these paints can be a little translucent, so sometimes you need to go in with a little more. And then I'm just filling in the details with some black acrylic paint here, as you can see. And what I did is I heat the foam and I kind of cut the foam a little deeper so that I can get like a little wedge or something basically for the paint to sit in, so it looks a little more worn and kind of like, you know, metal that was dug out. We're just gonna sit and pretend like I can paint in a straight line, because if there's one thing I can't do is cut or paint in a straight line. I'm so sorry guys. And then I'm just going in and giving them a little bit of roughing up. And I have this bright yellow fabric I'm going to use for the straps for my Ishtar as well. So I cut that, and then of course I'm going to hot glue it like I always do. And I found this Christmas ornament. I'm cutting that, and this is going to make the little ball piece of her collar. Then I went to my scraps to find some pieces to wrap around that, and I found the perfect gold piece that went around it. So I painted that little ball black, and then I covered it in foam. And my sister brought me some plantain chips. Oh, she was saving my life. I was so hungry. And now it was time for me to get back to work, so I finished up that little piece that goes on her choker, and I was just wondering where I should place it or how I should place it. But of course I just used my hot glue, touched it up a bit, and here's how everything turned out. So for my business, I wanted to, you know, look really professional and put together. So I bought some t-shirts for us to wear, and I'm just taking them now to get the logo put on them. So this place does printing on t-shirts, and then I also picked up some stuff for the prizes that we were going to give away. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come back for the beach line vlog.